Raiders, welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. I'm Skratch. In today's video, we're going to address the issue with the exploit in the Siege game mode. Yes, you've heard it right. I know a few days ago I've made a different video covering this topic, but guess what? Some of the issues were still not fixed, and some of the clans got to exploit weaker clans by basically having stronger buildings, having conditions in their buildings, etc. On top of it, we're gonna go over a couple of different things that seem to be a bit of an issue for the actual game mode. I do kind of like want to share my thoughts on a couple of very sensitive topics as well. Plus, I will answer you guys a couple of different questions that I've seen that a lot of people are constantly putting either in comments or different areas. Now, let me quickly start with the exploit, okay? If you guys had a chance to watch my previous video, basically players were able to exploit the system and earn mana orbs and florins by exploiting a little glitch in the system. Now, as soon as Plarium found out about the bug, they fixed it the next day. But the problem was still there because the players that exploited that bug got to keep their currencies. Then I've made my video, right? After a few days, Plarium removed the currency. Now, one thing that probably they missed or is extremely hard for them to do, I'm not 100% sure why it didn't happen. If those clans actually use the resources to upgrade buildings or set conditions in their defense tower, in the magic tower, etc., they got to keep it, okay? And I've seen this from tons of different comments on the previous video. I've seen it on Reddit. I've seen screenshots with the whole thing still in process. As you may notice, the battle ends in 1 day and 22 minutes. Let me just quickly show you this, for example, if I can quickly find it, basically. So the battle right here ends in 1 day and 16 hours. It's in a different language, but feel free to translate if you don't believe me. And if you are paying attention to these buildings, you see that the stronghold is already at level 2. Okay, now this is not possible without using the exploit. You just can't do it. No matter how many people in your clan will donate all of the resources, it's just absolutely not possible for players to do it. And on top of it, as you may notice, some of these buildings already have conditions. Now, these were extremely expensive in terms of mana orbs. And even if all of your clan would have donated the mana orbs, still you are not able to purchase 2 conditions for your building. So this clan right here is using the exploit, okay? And there are quite a few different people complaining about it. For example, a 2nd level stronghold in the first siege. Is that achievable? Like, this guy had no idea. So he went on a Reddit to check if something like this is actually possible. So he started a poll. In Siege, our clan has encountered opponent with 2nd level stronghold. 6 defensive groups. Now, this will give you a massive advantage because you are able to deploy more teams to defend your fortress. And 2nd level defense tower with a lot of other bonuses in posts. Okay, so in the post, you can put basically a condition. It's not that expensive. The most expensive is 230 mana orbs, but it's very expensive to set conditions in your main towers. And it's just not achievable without people exploiting the bugs, okay? So there are tons of different clans that did it, guys. It's not one clan that actually tons, because I've seen a lot of comments on YouTube as well. A lot of people DMing and asking about the whole situation. Report them, you know. In my opinion, just to keep it fair play, I think that Plarium should disqualify the clan that actually used them. I feel like it might be easy, or it might be easier to say it than do it, but they can check in their system what clan has a higher stronghold than level 1, what clan has conditions in their defense tower, in the magic tower, etc. What clan has a higher defense tower level higher than a 1 as well, because you need to make the stronghold first, then the towers, and just disqualify those clans from the very first siege. They don't deserve to take part in it because they are basically exploiting the system and will have a massive advantage over the other clan. Now, this does not affect me at all, okay? We actually managed to destroy the entire enemy clan in here, but it's affecting a lot of you guys out there, a lot of different clans that are going through this situation. So hopefully Plarium will find a way to make this fair for the other clans. I really think the clans that exploited this should be disqualified from the very first siege. They're not gonna ban them. I'm not asking them to ban them, but they should be disqualified from the first siege and the other opponents to easily take the victory because of their exploit. That might give them a lesson, because some form of a lesson needs to be created in here so people know they should not mess around with all of these systems. If there is an exploit, you shouldn't really milk it till the end of days, basically, just so you gain an unfair advantage over your opponent. But this is one of the things that I kind of like wanted to cover. Then there is a massive flaw in the way the whole siege mode is designed, guys. So I want to go over that. First, I will answer a couple of different questions. And by the way, if you did not have a chance to tune in yesterday's stream, if you go back to my channel, we actually had a live stream. Right here, you're going to find pretty much all of the information you need about the siege. Plus, on top of it, you're going to get a guide on how you should attack, how your clan leader should actually basically coordinate with a clan. And yeah, you're going to find tons of information about it in the very first 15 to 20 minutes. So feel free to check that live stream out if you are curious to basically get more information about the whole siege mode. How do we get to the final milestone? So basically, guys, if you destroy every single building that you see right here on the screen, each one of these buildings will give you an amount of victory medals. Like if you destroy the stronghold, you're going to get 1,250. If you destroy a post, you're going to get 50 victory medals. Adding every single one of them together, they will give you an exact amount of 5,000 points, okay? 5,000 points. That's where you're going to be capped. Now, a lot of people are wondering, well, what can we do to get to 7,000? Does it have to do with the new area that they announced that it will come in the future? Initially, I looked at many different things, except the thing where I'm supposed to look, to be honest with you guys. It doesn't have anything to do with that. So if you go at the Q&A right here, basically, and you scroll down, you're going to find a lot of information, by the way. But basically, let me just quickly find the one that I wanna show you guys. So additionally, the clan will earn points if it wins a siege. So basically, that's something else that will be affecting the tier points. But somewhere right here where they're talking about how many points you are getting for each building when you're destroying it. Maybe I passed it. No. So rewards for undestroyed buildings. So if the enemy clan fails to basically destroy any of your buildings, you will get the equivalent of these points. That's how you're gonna get all the way to 7,000 points, okay? So not only that you basically need to smash the opponent to 5,000 points, so destroy every single building, but you do need to have some buildings that do not get destroyed in order to accumulate more points, which will push you to the next part of the milestones at 7,000 points, okay? So just kind of like wanted to share that with you. Another quick thing, make sure you guys put in at least one victory if you want to get the chest. If you don't win a defense or an offense, you're not going to get a victory chest, and you're going to end up only with your milestone rewards. So your clan leaders, deputies, should ensure that every single player has a chance to attack one building before all of the rest go in with all of their 3 attacks. But more information in the stream, guys. I'm talking about attack tickets, rerun tickets, mana shrines, what exactly you can do in the entire game mode. What is the massive flaw that I actually want to cover in today's video? So basically, guys, if both of the clans will manage to destroy all of their buildings, they're gonna be on a draw, okay? Everybody will be on 5,000 points. The enemy will be on 5,000 points. When you are going over the destroyed buildings at the end, basically where you should get more points, all of them are destroyed, so none of the clans will get additional points, which puts both of the clans in the same boat. You're gonna get a draw, and you're not going to get the victory chest. None of the clans will do. Now, this time around, it's not a problem. The very first siege is actually a bit busted in terms of matchmaking. It was based on the CVC performance, so overall this matchmaking won't be accurate. Moving forward from here on, next siege, the siege after, will actually create a massive issues. When two clans that are kind of like equal in power, they will meet each other. Most likely 99.99% every single time they will make a draw, and nobody will get the victory chest. So this is an issue that Plarium needs to basically acknowledge early on and understand that because we all have 3 attacks, We all have 3 attacks per member. 30 members equal 90 attacks. We all have 3 reruns, retries if we fail to defeat a team, okay? So that's 90 more. That means that if 2 strong clans, I mean, not even strong, they just need to be equalish in power, in players, in whatever they have going on, they will all destroy all of the buildings and they will end up in a draw. And it will happen non-stop. And this will be a massive issue. It's just simple math really here, because if we are going, for example, versus our other mad clan, okay, 100% we are going to destroy each other's buildings. Like, it's gonna happen, you know, because we have strong players, they have strong players. If we're going against another strong clan that's in our league, basically, we're most probably going to be in the exact same situation. And that's mainly because we have so many attacks versus how many buildings we have in the game. Now, this might not be an issue in the future, whenever they're planning to basically introduce the new area, but we are living in the present. So while this is going to be following this system, this will be a massive issue. And a lot of you guys might think, well, this is not going to affect me, it's only going to affect big clans. No, it's going to affect all of the clans that will face similar clans in the next match and the match after. Maybe even the next match won't be the perfect matchmaking just yet, but it will get there in 2 or 3 different sieges, so they will definitely have to adjust this, because at the moment, the only thing that matters for whoever wins this game mode are the victory medals. It doesn't matter if your clan won 200 defense fights, it doesn't matter if you won 100 attacks. All that matters is basically these victory medals. 5,000, 5,000. So let's imagine that the opponent clan was destroying all of our buildings. They were going to be at 5,000 points. Then, in 1 day and 7 minutes, when this was coming to an end and they were trying to calculate the results, they were going to see that, well, that clan destroyed all buildings, that clan destroyed all buildings, we cannot give points to anyone, so it's a draw, nobody gets the victory chest. And let me tell you something, the victory chest is the most important thing, because you're getting the fragments for the hero, you're getting the accessories, and the rest of the things that come from here. So that's why Plarium really needs to work on this and find a way that will not really create any other issues. Maybe something to do with how many defense your clan wins, how many offense your clan wins from the first try. Maybe if somebody destroys a building with a retry, they should not give points for that. That will not really create a massive exploit either. I feel like something needs to be put in place to ensure that we're not going to be stuck in a limbo of draws constantly, because that will happen. Trust me when I'm telling you that. Another quick feedback in here for Plarium, guys. Basically, when you start this game mode on the very first day of battle, you want to create a bit of a roadmap, okay? And that's mainly to tell your clanmates what to attack first, to ensure that you are making your way to the right buildings, to the important buildings. You might not have enough firepower to destroy everything in here. So you want to focus on the most important things and then make your way to basically destroy other posts that are irrelevant. So if Plarium could introduce some form of a feature where the leader, the deputy, can just quickly just mark objectives on the map, basically click on here, click on there, click on the other tower, and make your pathway like vroom, 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 go to the defense tower 5, bang. That would be an awesome thing. I would love to see replays of the fights as well, maybe. Hopefully they will think about putting that in the game at some point in the future. I think it's gonna be a pretty awesome feature, or if not, replays to give us a chance to watch it while is live. You know, I think it could be very, very, very helpful. You know, then other than that, I feel like the game mode is pretty awesome. I actually do think that is a success. You know, definitely much better rewards. I already got 2 quads on the gear. I'm gonna show it to you in a second, just to flex it a little bit. And yeah, that's pretty much everything in terms of this video, guys. If you have any different ideas in terms of what sort of feedback you would give them, guys, feel free to leave it in the comments down below. They might actually check that out. You know, who knows? But let me just quickly flex my new gear from this set. So I actually got really lucky. I'll be very honest with you guys. I started super strong. So I've got this, which I'm planning to reroll maybe. I've got this, which is a triple. No accuracy or resistance on it though. I got a helmet, 16. Attack, crit rate, and accuracy. This is actually a pretty nice one. Then I got this, a quad roll on speed. Not high roller, but it's good enough. No accuracy again on here. Then I got this, another quad roll on speed, but this time around with accuracy. So this piece right here is God tier. Then this one is not great. This one is not great either. This one not great, and the boots are flat. So I got pretty lucky with the set. It is a very strong set though, especially when you get it to 6 pieces. You're getting tons of accuracy from it. You're getting speed as well. So definitely pretty solid, especially when you're gonna get it up to 9 pieces. Allies deal 5% more damage per each debuff placed by the wearer. Lydia, here you come. Because Lydia brings quite a few debuffs in, you know, so that's gonna be pretty awesome. Champions like Krisk or other champions will work amazing on this set as well. It's not only for PvP, guys, okay? It's not only sheep. It's about a 9-piece and dealing 5% more damage per each debuff. But that was all for this video, guys. As usual, if you enjoyed the content, smash a like, subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you nothing. Plus, it really, really helps me out. Much love, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.